what they have always been playing.
Yep.
Channel day strategy, just as comfort for Execration. Blacklist International, they chose to go with a distinct win condition hero Granger, which means
Yes.
that its win condition is going to be narrow. And for my personal taste, that doesn't fly. But do you think, Leo, in this game where they need to win it to at least force the game 3, do you think they can do it against Execration?
I think this is a gamble. I think they're straying away. They're getting out of their comfort zone and showing us something new. I really like the Hylos pick because that kind of closed the door for a few of Execration's choices too. But just the same, it kind of led them down the same path, wherein Aqua needs to really pop off on this Granger. And what you said, you know, it's a very narrow road, but once you go down said path and you make it work, then you're gonna have a good time. But with that being said, as we get on with the action, it looks like Blacklist wants to invade that blue, but or that purple, I'm sorry, but Hate already picked it up. So so far, Execration's got off on a good foot.
Blacklist International, though, definitely wants to secure all their buffs this time. The attempt on the invade that did not fly, Blacklist International might rethink their strategies this time, though. Now, Aqua reserved for the Retribution instead of the usual Flicker Purify, which I like, by the way, because Granger is the kind of hero that, if you look back perhaps months, maybe even 6 months ago, you can argue that he's like the best Retribution marksman so far, especially with if we're given the right rotation. So I think it's okay here in this game.
Okay, but still risky. I mean, there's the threat of Benny Cutie coming in, hitting you with the Dragon's Way of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Or Zapno just really going for the -1. And check this out, my dude. That's Edward not even being able to respond. Less than 2 minutes in, the collapse on the top. Execration punishing that with a 1,000 gold lead and a turret take.
Yeah.
Man, they're not even... Blacklist not able to mirror down bottom. Chaknu here being chased out. Man, that's rock move. Oh.
I understand why Blacklist went for the invade, but the fact that they failed means that their first gambit is already down.
Yeah.
Now, what a good stun, what a good ejector onto Killer. Able to pop the flicker into the Copter Inferno just to keep himself safe. He gets away, but that's flicker burned, and Execration will feel more confident in the map right now. Maybe even go for a push in the middle, or maybe just an attempt to take the turtle, knowing that Copter Inferno and flicker is already burned out by Blacklist International.
About that failed take onto the purple at that first minute, right? But first, check it out. Chaknu with the wild charge, gonna pay in blood. Aqua gets him down, but on the beast, gonna drop other revitalize, but fail to capitalize and trade. But still, I think that the tank for a tank, we're at 0. It's a wash. I'm wondering now if Killer could go ahead and go for the contest. Throws out the sickles, but to no avail. Oh my God, Dexter with the steal, and he might even take down Zapno along the way. Hate goes down. Edward gets the kill. Zapno taken out by Aqua. What we talked about, narrow win conditions, and I think they're doing it. That's 3 for none, plus the turtle. Blacklist International won that exchange. I've got a little mancer here up top, says Edward. Thank you very much.
The Execration was really distracted at that point, and it allowed for Aqua to dish out the damage. Also, they have underestimated the strength of the Hylos. I think that with Dexter and the Honda Beast combo, they were able to space out that part of the map and make a good formation that will allow for Aqua to deal the damage. Amazing pushes, amazing stuns. Overall, narrow win condition met by Blacklist International. And all they have to do now is to push. Continue to stop the hate this time. And now Blacklist International, let's see how they will utilize the little amount of breathing space that they have found with this.
That little win right there in that engage at the turtle den, that's them making the right turn. Like they saw some breadcrumbs on the floor, they followed it, and they're like, this is the right way, let's just keep going.
Exactly. We'll see. Looking better now for Blacklist International. As you can see, Thams is able to farm so much in the bottom lane, going for a defensive item. Oh, sorry. He's not buying anything just yet. Oh, okay. So he will go endless battle this time after deciding to go for the dagger. So Hylos now, I would understand if he goes straight up for dominance eyes, honestly.
And it's gonna be very good given the
Turtle
carry here.
Yeah. And then for Granger, going for the CD shoes as well, CDR shoes, and then going straight for the Blade of Despair. So I feel like
Sad sword.
Sad Sword. Leo looks like they want to control this southeast part of the map where the turtle resides.
Yep, and it looks like the second turtle of the game is going to go towards Blacklist International, but they might have to sacrifice mid. This turret's going to go down. Hate gets the kill onto Edward by Natalia, but with a single good decision to focus down onto the wagon and not respond to an assault. Man, Black was able to defend. Look, the turret's still standing.
And Killer, on the other hand, says, okay, now I can push. The flicker, Pattern Inferno, just to make sure that his retreat path is safe.
Yep, that's an insurance cover defense.
Yeah.
I'll just pop it anyways. Why
I'll
not?
just stop it anyway so that if I get dive or maybe not lost, but battle, this Killer is gonna be ejected up.
And now that mistake is made even more evident. That's where you needed the Cotter Inferno, but after the ejector by Zapnu, he fails to survive, and I think Execration here, they're primed for a mirror down bottom. They might take that turret, but I think mid needs to be answered first.
Nice defense coming off of Farce. So look at E2 Max with that positioning. Nobody would have expected him to be in that position, and because of that, they were able to defend. Top lane though, BSD.
One charge on Edward!
Edward, that was so close. Now you are trapped. Chaknu, you don't have the wild charge, not even the power of nature, but he used it to actually clear the wave and pops the sticker out, showing who's the boss. And Execration will be happy about that, getting two back-to-back turrets bottom lane. With even the defense on top and a defense in the middle. My goodness, Execration. This is not a defense, I mean, this is an assault, in fact. An all-off of Chaknu, attracting the attention of everybody from Blacklist International up top.
I'm loving it, man. I think what we can call that
Turtle
is
resurrecting
an alley-oop.
soon.
It's up and down defense. And Chaknu, man, what a psych out. What a psych out. He almost killed Edward, and he bought some time for mid and bottom to be pushed in. And just like that, it's a rally. Back and forth, back and forth. Execration now in the game once more, taking the third turtle and pushing in almost into the inhibitors. And check up top. Chaknu's been working that turret almost a half health.
Nice Guardian's barrier. Well, the Chaknu's Grok, my goodness. This is so creative from him. And how he's able to defend, how he's able to get so much damage and get the attention of his opponents, Blacklist International. Because, you know what? The entirety of the defense from Chaknu up top with the wild charge onto Edward, it is the Guardian's barrier, the power of nature onto the waves, is able to facilitate for Execution to get to 3 turrets and a turtle, and might even be more. So they will be punished in the middle. That's carrying down E2 Max soon to follow as Edward gets the double kill and gets the sidestep as well. Outsmarts Execration and will be able to run away. You know what? You have to go back to week number 1 when Edward showed us a wonderful Natalia play. We almost forgot it. And Edward says, okay, it's time to reintroduce myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Edward of Blacklist International, nice to meet you.
And on to the bottom, Benny Cutie with the ultimate. Oh, okay. Killer.
Right.
Okay.
I like how Killer now has discipline. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't need to pop the Cotter
Okay.
Inferno. I flickered out, I'm fine. And he lives another day. But that was close though. That was close. Don't count out Benny Cutie's damage potential just yet. He does have high and dry. But look at this. Chaknu waiting in the wings. I'm wondering what he's going to do. Just going to go for the power of nature. Wild charge to clear the minions. I wonder if he regrets that. T minus 2 seconds. He's going to get away. Honda Beast cannot use order to stun Chaknu. He does have the ancient gift. And he lives another day. He's fine.
More than fine. Next invasion, it's time to get those buffs once again. And maybe go for a play around the Lord. So what they can do is to shove the bottom, shove the mid, and then try to take the Lord this time. And the narrow path of Blacklist International into victory is getting narrower by the minute. It's 10 minutes now. Aqua still having a lot of problems. He doesn't have any depth, but the fact that they have not pushed any tier 2 turret at this point with this Granger lineup means that maybe they're not achieving their goal. Now, Execration very quick onto the Lord this time. There's the Glorious pathway from Honda Beast as they reach the Lord, but it will be taken by the Glock, by Chaknu himself with a wild charge. And Execration, mission accomplished.
Oh, wow. Execration seems to have decoded Blacklist, and they said, mission accomplished. HQ, I'm gonna go back. Let's wait for Lord to come out. Man, this is Blacklist's do or die moment, and so far, despite being ahead in kills, Execration has been figuring them out at every turn. Do note once more, they have no more turrets outside of their base, and they're left to that of the inhibitors, or the high ground, if you'd like to call it. And so far, the map is red. Execration has been on the up and up. They've been on the offense since that rally back, and so far, you're right, Wolf. The path is just getting narrower. The path to victory on Aqua, and they need to catch Execration off guard right now. But look at this, Etumax, nice clear of the waves. He's really low, wings by wings, and down goes Edward. Hate being able to get him off, and Honda B's gonna go follow through with the ejector by Zapnu, and Killer, he's smelled blood. He wants to get Etumax, but next time he's taken out of play by Benny Cutie off camera, closer to the base, and there's the push. The penetrate down bottom. Killer's gonna be next. There is the feathered airstrike. That's a 4-for-1. Hate being the only casualty on Execration. I think it's worth it at this point, despite it being your core.
This might be over though. I don't see Aqua being able to defend this. Look at Chaknu making sure that he's not gonna step out of the building zone of the base. And the inhibitor turret down top, inhibitor in the middle. Execution says there's no need to rush. We can back down a bit. We're fine. We're good. We got this game in the bag. We're leading by as much as 6K. Let's steal their buffs. And yeah, you go home, Benny Cutie. It's like the older brother just smacking his younger brother and telling him, "Go home."
Yep, I'll go this way. You go home.
Oh wow.
I think what's going on in Blacklist's minds are exactly that. Wait, hold up. That's the wild charge by Chaknu, plus the Grok block. And here are the smart missiles by Zapnu. Apple gets the kill on him, though, making him pay. Down goes her Jawhead. Etumax gonna follow suit. Killer gets the kill. I'm wondering, though, if that was a mistake. They engaged at such an odd angle on the Beast of Killer, looking really low. But Killer is regenerating. The sustain from Cotton Inferno enough to keep him going another day. But Hate is here, and he's gonna shock him and go like, hold up, wait, we should take it easy as well. We'll get what we can. Etumax and Zapnu, that's fine.
Oh, Benny.
Let's try to claim the map. Oh, but wait! Aqua! Aqua! Oh, fine. The sticker was close, but Chaknu finishes the job. 3 for 1. 3 for 1.
Oh my goodness, Chaknu. But that was such a good jump coming up from Blacklist International. Kind of stopped the show. If that one, it was really close. Look at this. Chaknu just using the Guardian's Barrier to kind of delay the minions, making sure that they'll have a better angle at clearing the middle lane. Or maybe look for stragglers. Hate and Chaknu with the Death Brush. Well as this Joed Zapnu with the Injector. They want to go for Edward, the Feather Airstrike as well. Do they have the damage? Target locked onto the Italia. We take him down. That means that this is a 5 versus 3 fight, or a 5v4 as the Granger has respawned. All in good for Execration.
And the minion waves are crashing down into their base. Check this out, Wolf. Look at the bottom lane, man. Up top too. If I may say, this is Execration with 10 kills, right? And you can expect Chaknu to be present in a lot of them, but so far, what I've noticed is Chaknu has been pushing a lot with this graph. He's been using the wild charge a lot to clear minion waves. He's been using a power of nature to do the same. And so far, it's been to their advantage. And look at this, free Lord here, because of the map pressure. Blacklist can't leave their base anytime soon. How awesome is that? It's a versatile new take on Grak. I haven't seen this before, at least not to this extent.
It's really, I guess the term is amazing. It's really shocking about Execration. Nevertheless, what did not surprise me is the fact that Blacklist International are gonna be punished with their gambit. I think that at this point in the meta, if you always try to go for like the old meta approaches to the games, you will not win. Especially with Execration doing a comfortable channel the hate kind of stab with the Lord. That's the Farsa taking down the Natalia, and now Ejector onto Aqua. They've isolated the Granger, and there's no one to defend.